Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have this position. It is white to play and win, and white's pawn is going forward in this direction. And though it's white to play and win, there is only a single way to win this, meaning we have to find that only move, otherwise we are going to draw the game or even lose the game. So pause the video and guess the move. Best of luck. Okay, welcome back. Here we have so many things we can do, but this is the most logical move, and that is also the best move, right? That is the first correct move. So we can just play bishop to b2, and we can just push and promote on the next move. It would put the blacking in check, but now black would just capture this, right? So we can capture, and black can just move away. Black has a bishop, right? So this is just a draw. This is theoretically drawn position. So that is why we have to move the pawn in this position. f7 is the first correct move. So in this position, you may notice black can't play rook to f6 because we are going to play bishop to b2, pinning the king, the rook to the king. So it would be just easy win. Black would just easily lose this game because the rook is pinned, and or we can take the rook as well. So it's going to be easy win for us. But the problem is, in this position, black would just play rook to a6 check. So we have to move the king, or we have to block the check. So if we move king to b2, notice previously we can play bishop to b2, but now we can't play bishop to b2. Seeing this advantage, black can play rook to f6, attacking our pawn from behind. And this is a draw, right? So black would just capture the pawn on the next move. That would leave us with only a draw. We can't move to b2. So you may think king to b1 is the correct move, must be the correct move, you may say. No, that is not the correct move either, because black would just play bishop takes f5. And now we are forced to move to b2, and now we are the one losing. So for this reason, moving the king is not the correct solution in this position. Instead, we have to block the check with a bishop by playing bishop to a3. So now the rook has to take the bishop, right? Or otherwise the rook still can't play to f6 because of the bishop to b2 pin, right? So for that reason, the rook must take the bishop. So what do you think the best move in this position? Obviously, the best move is to play king to b2. We can't play here because of this check, and we are going to lose. We are going to draw the game that way. So black will continue, right? So in this position, black can't play to the 8th rank, and black can't play behind the pawn because of the knight on the way. So what is the best move for black? If you'd like to pause again. Okay, the best move for black is to play rook to a2 check. So here we can't capture the rook because black would just play king bishop to e6, and it's a fork. It's a fork, and we have to move the king, so black would just capture the f7 pawn, and we don't have any winning chances. This is a draw. For that reason, we don't capture the rook in this position. Here actually there is only a single way as well, so that single move is to play king to c1. So let me show you what would happen if we just played the other moves. If we play king to b3, again black would just capture our pawn by playing bishop to e6. So if we just played move downward to b1, it's going to be, this is going to be the follow-up, and we have to capture the rook, right? We have to capture the rook, otherwise the rook would just, if we just move around, the rook would just go to the 8th rank and we are losing, right? So for that reason we have to capture the rook, and this is going to be draw. So that is the main idea, but this is the correct move. This as well loses the game, but it's kind of long. Black would just play rook to c2, and notice we can't capture the rook, otherwise we are going to lose our knight, and black would just simply play king to g7, and this is just another draw, right? So for that reason we can move this way. We can't move this way because this is going to be very easy for black. We can move the other way, but this as well is just a draw, because at the end of the day, right here, black would just play rook to b7, right? So black would win our pawn, and we can just capture the black's bishop, but this is, with the correct play, this is draw, and black has a slight advantage in this position. And all of this leads to a draw except king to c1. So what does do different? King to c1 makes a difference, because now black has also a trick, but we can't just defend that trick. Black would just play rook to c2. Again, we don't take this because of the bishop, right? So that is the idea, and we have to move side away, king to d1. And black now has no trick, right? So we are threatening this, and black can't give us this check because we simply just capture the rook, and black can't make any progress, and this is going to be just winning for us, right? So this is the solution of the puzzle. So for a recap, first we push the pawn and threaten to promote. Now in this position the black rook can't get behind the pawn, otherwise we just pin the rook and win the game easily. So black's best move is to play rook to a6. So we are going to block the check with a bishop. So in this position black's best move is again to capture this, right? So black can't move to f6, same idea. So after black captures our bishop like this, we are going to play king to b2, and now black has no choice except to sacrifice the rook. I mean, to just make a move like this to somehow make us fall into the trick, right? So that is black's idea, but we don't capture the rook, we just move away, and black now has no choice, right? So what, no matter what black plays, we just promote on the next move. Black can sacrifice the rook, but it doesn't matter, we are going to win the game on the next move. So that is the idea, and this is the solution of the puzzle. If you found this entertaining, make sure to like the video. I'll see you next time. Bye.